All right, Bones. Fulham back up into the Premier League after winning promotion from the Championship playoff this past Tuesday. How about that game?
Unbelievable. Did you see that choke slam by Mitrovic?
Looks like the fucking Undertaker there for a little bit, Bones. You remember how the Undertaker killed his family?
I was there that night, and I survived. I'm Kane.
No, Bones! It's me, Bones!
It's too late.
No! All right, Bones, we're back. So today's episode, I think we'll go over our players of the year, so our Ballon d'Or, since the Frenchies bowed out of this one again.
Shocking they couldn't finish it off.
Yeah, and then Bones, I think we'll finish up with Champions League looming on the horizon this weekend. I think we'll go over our most anticipated matchups, the matchups that we are most looking forward to in this round of the Champions League.
Thank you for defining anticipation.
Yeah, I want to keep it simple for you.
Okay,
sometimes I catch myself using big words with you.
Yeah.
I get that look. So Bones, let's get right into it with our picks for Ballon d'Or. Again, Frenchies bowed out.
Yeah.
Didn't want to handle this one.
So the answer is obviously Robert Lewandowski. The competition was actually canceled because the French looked down on the Polish and he was going to win. So they canceled it, is what I heard from my people in Poland. I got a big contingent there. But anyways, 34 goals in 31 matches in the Bundesliga. And if that's not good enough for you, Stevie, 11-6 in the Champions League. He was incredible all year, the best player on the best team in the world. And he's getting better with age. It's unbelievable. I think some credit has to go to his wife, Anna Lewandowska, who is like this fitness guru over there. Who knows what she's doing to him?
Yeah, I mean...
I'm really like, what kind of supplements? I want some.
Yeah, I don't know if he's sharing those supplements. But, I mean, I've got a couple issues with Lewandowski winning this. First off, have you seen his like TikTok dancing shirtless?
Yeah, he's the biggest loser ever. He's a Russell Wilson of the Bundesliga, or should I say, what's his name now? Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's a great guy. He has gray hair.
I mean, he can't be the face of like world soccer now.
I mean, he's the guy at the club that like walks around and asks and creeps on every girl for sure. But he's like hot,
no doubt.
So his wife's probably terrible to be around. But.
Yeah, but more seriously, Benz, I would argue, and I think that when you play for a team like Bayern Munich in a league like the Bundesliga, which is a good league, don't get me wrong, but Bayern Munich dominates the Bundesliga every year. We see it the last couple years. They're even spotting Dortmund, your Dortmund.
Gotta bring that up.
10 points almost seems like every year, still managing to make up that ground and then more. I mean, it wasn't even in question. The last like 2 or 3 games, they'd already made that up and won the league. Yeah. So you're playing on a team like Bayern Munich that's just dominating teams. We know it for a fact from gambling. Bayern Munich in the over is an automatic. I mean, it's an ATM. That's how easy it is for them.
I mean, so he gets punished for being on a great team?
No, I just think he's getting rewarded for maybe... I mean, he had a great year, but he probably exceeded expectations. That doesn't mean he had the best year of anyone in the world.
45 goals in 37 games would exceed expectations for any player in the world.
Except for my pick.
Oh, who's your pick, Stevie?
The GOAT. The 6-time Ballon d'Or winner, the 7-time La Liga scoring champion, Lionel Messi.
How many goals did he have this year?
25 goals.
Okay.
But 21 assist Bones. Another 2 goals in Champions League as well. So
2 goals in 6 games when Robert had 11.
Yeah. But we've watched a lot of Barcelona.
Yeah.
Barcelona had a down year for them. Lost out on La Liga, so I get it. Penalized Lionel Messi for that. Team didn't accomplish what he wants, but he's still alive in Champions League. And if you watch Barcelona this year, watch him. He had to drop back, literally stand next to Busquets. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
He's literally standing next to him.
Standing next to Busquets to take the ball off Busquets' feet. So he's playing as like a deep line playmaker for most of the year. Hence why he got 21 assists playing as a playmaker. But even when he kind of split time in a position like that, he still managed 25 goals in the league.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to argue against the good, but I don't like this narrative that's developing with Messi. Whenever they win, it's because of Messi. And whenever they lose, it's like Barcelona doesn't have talent. They were down a little bit this year. They still have great players all over the pitch.
I mean, I don't know if that's Messi's fault. This is narrative. I mean, it's not like he spread it. I will fight these battles for you, Lionel. Don't worry, I got it.
I think he's like LeBron, but just a little bit smarter. He gets his boys to like really set stuff like, oh, Lionel's not happy. Oh, Lionel can't play on Argentina with Dybala. Oh, Lionel's sad. He's 5'7". It's unbelievable.
That may be true. Yeah, but on top of that, I would argue. He won La Liga scoring title again this season.
21 was the most.
25 goals.
25.
21 goals though, breaks Xavi's old La Liga assist record. So scoring champ, La Liga assist champ, historically speaking, and on top of that, I would argue that he played in a much more difficult league. Not maybe much more difficult, but in a better
maybe
league.
A little bit. La Liga was down this year, I feel like. I mean, Sevilla got fourth. They're not great.
Sevilla's a good team.
I mean, they're good, but I think they would have gotten sixth in the Bundesliga. I like Leverkusen and Magdeburg are great. I don't know what you're missing about those two squads.
I mean, we look who's left though in La Liga in the Champions League, which we consider the best competition.
And how many teams are left?
Yeah, so we have Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and Barcelona.
Yeah, and the Bundesliga has two, and Dortmund was in the 16.
Yeah, I mean, well,
and Leverkusen almost made out of their groups. They almost won 4 for 4.
Almost.
Yeah, I mean, Dortmund almost beat PSG, so it could be a different story.
Yeah, but so I just think, for me, it's Lionel Messi. I think Lionel Messi is in that stage of like Shaq and Michael Jordan, where realistically they should have won MVP every year for like a 7-8 year span, something like that. But they get penalized because we just expect that out of them. So Lewandowski, on the one hand, exceeding expectations. Lionel Messi just meeting expectations, getting penalized. So that's my 2 cents. Clearly, I'm right. Moving on.
A lot of cliches today.
Yeah, so, Bones, let's get into it with the Champions League coming up, starting this Friday, going throughout the weekend. Bones, let's get into it with, I want to hear the matchup that you are most looking forward to watching.
Yeah, I think everyone does. And I'm going to go with your boy, the GOAT, the greatest player in the world. Barcelona-Napoli, Saturday at 3 o'clock. Perfect timing. Maybe you're at a brewery earlier in the day. You need a little cool down. Watch the match. And also, it's 1-1 on aggregate. It's the only match besides Juventus-Lyon that I think still has a chance to go either way. So that's why I'm picking it, Stevie.
Yeah, Bones, and you mentioned with a little cool down. I often like to, when we're at the bar, get the bartender, throw a little ice in a bag, put it right under the tuchus, and just sit on it.
Yeah, I've known you for like 20 years, and I've never seen you do that. Have you just been sitting on ice the whole time, and somehow it doesn't leak?
Confessions.
Freaking Usher, what a piece of crap. He's like, I'm so sorry I cheated on you. I'm going to sing about it in a #1 hit and tell hundreds of millions of people about it.
Hits are hits, Bones. I can't argue with that. Well, Bones, we've already talked about it. Barcelona being down, they were kind of a boring team with Lionel Messi having to drop.
How could they ever be boring with him?
They were kind of, because you have Griezmann's old bones walking around out there looking like an Alzheimer patient, lost.
I mean, I didn't know where you were going with that. I thought we were just crushing Alzheimer's or something. But yeah, he does look, there are games where he looks like he would rather be anywhere else than on the field. And he used to play with such joy at Atleti.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for Uncle Griezmann. He has Alzheimer's. He was lost. So they were boring once, especially without Dembele. They had tons of injuries. De Jong was hurt. Dembele has been hurt. Lionel Messi having to drop back. Suarez getting old, still capable of doing some great things, but let's be honest, he's at that point in his career where we're talking about him going to MLS.
As always, your honesty is appreciated. But I like Napoli too. They're up and down. It's going to be an up and down match. I don't think it's going to be boring, Stevie, but that's where, we can agree to disagree.
From your own mouth, Bones, you said Serie A is not your league. It's a boring league.
It's the presentation. It's ESPN Plus. It's that no one sits in the lower bowl. It's that a lot of the teams drop back, but Napoli doesn't play like that.
Okay.
There's something weird about the Italian games. They have that track around them. So it's just, I don't like it. And you can only have 3 in your rotation, Stevie. That's #4 for me.
Is that what you tell the girls?
That's what they tell me. But I put a hard line that I'm not going to be shared with more than 2 other people. So I'm fine with 3rd, but don't put me in 4th.
Way to put your foot down.
Yeah, that's what I do.
All right. So, great. I can't wait to watch that matchup either. Champions League.
So
we said it. But no, I don't agree. So for me, there's one matchup that I want to watch more than any other, and that is Manchester City versus Real Madrid going back to Manchester City. Manchester City up 2-1, so they just have to hold on. Real Madrid taking 2 goals for them to move on. So you may think that this matchup is over, but for me, Real Madrid has been incredible since the restart. Incredible. They've been very good since the restart.
They've done it. They've won like every game. They just haven't looked great.
So they've improved for sure. Defensively, they've looked great, giving up just over a half a goal a game since the restart in La Liga. So then you have Benzema, who's having a career year himself. Rodrigo, a bunch of attacking talent. Modric, obviously, and all the old guns. Unfortunately, we're not going to get the pan over to Bale sitting on the sidelines, sleeping or something.
What took so long? He's turned one of the greatest sports franchises in the world into a clown show. They're finally not letting him be in the stands.
Yeah. So he's not making the roster. That was announced earlier in the week. So no Bale, but still tons of talent for Real Madrid. Marcelo. And then you look at, in my mind, there's no better team to watch in the English Premier League than Manchester City.
No, I don't think in the world. They're my favorite team to watch in the world.
Yeah, I would agree. They just score goals. Pep Guardiola style is always fun to watch. Then just stars all over the field. De Bruyne, a top 3 midfielder in the world, no question about that. Maybe the top midfielder in the world.
And the wings, you got Morris, Sterling, Bernardo Silva, my God.
Incredible.
You think Foden or David Silva starts?
I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe neither of them. Maybe he goes more defensive and puts like Bernardo Silva in the middle, pairs up like Fernandinho with Rodrigo in the middle.
That's defensive. Oh yeah, they need to lose by 2 goals.
Yeah.
So that's my problem with this match is I think that Man City on the counter is going to get them early, and then the match is kind of over. But Man City, good God, but like you said, I guess either way it will be entertaining because you find De Bruyne, he doesn't know, look to Sterling, and then Jesus for the tap, and it just makes you take all your clothes off.
I also don't think that like Pep Guardiola knows about like going defensive. Yeah, he may add another defensive center mid, but his whole philosophy is dominating the ball and attacking. So
and you have to admit they do look shaky at times in the back. Walker in big games is. He gives away some terrible
Walker,
balls.
We saw Mendy with Pulisic just racing by him in that big game.
Laporte's iffy.
Laporte's great on the ball. I love Laporte, but he can be iffy. Otamendi, if he somehow gets a start, which is Otamendi even like the preferred center back now?
I don't know what's going on with him.
John Stone seems like he's completely out of the picture now.
He's someone too that looks like he might not know where he is at times.
Yeah,
Otamendi's not that good anymore, but he always looks like he belongs. He
does. He's got that scowl on his face. But anyway, so those are our 2 matchups that we're looking forward most to. There's tons of other matchups. If you like this content and you want to get more of it, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Give us a like on this video. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram as well. We're always doing Instagram polls,
and
stuff
we'll be
like that.
putting up where the games are because they're like I know the Real Madrid game's CBS Network, but then Juventus is playing at the same time, so you gotta stay up to date every day.
Yeah, so we'll keep you up to date, but make sure you get all of our content to stay up to date. Again, Instagram, Twitter, all of that stuff. We're on there. Give us a like and comment. We'll interact with you guys.
Vote on the polls.
Yeah, do it all. And then we'll see you guys after the Champions League this weekend for our normal show on Mondays.